What's up, girly?
Wow. Welcome to Brunch Lays, episode 41. Hey, Molly.
Hi, Libby. How are you?
Great. Thank you very much.
Happy Sunday brunch to you. And I could have
Yes.
sworn I turned my notifications off, but
I forgot to turn mine off. We can't have all that dinging and carrying on while we're trying to brunch.
Right? I turned mine off, but it's still dinging away, isn't it? The nerve.
All right. Well, mine's on. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it obeys. I don't know. All right. So listen, I am going to read you something that I posted on my Facebook page this week.
Okay.
It is Leon Brown. He's a Major League Baseball, or was a Major League Baseball outfielder. But anyway,
what's the name?
Beside the point. Leon Brown.
Okay.
All right. One day you will realize that material things mean nothing. All that matters is the well-being of people in your life. And that kind of sums up my spirit going into this holiday season, which is funny-ish, because what we do is we're a consignment store, right? We deal with things. We deal with a lot of material things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And, but when you do consignment, it's not always about the material, is it?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's about the people.
It's about the people. That's what we love. That's why we love what we do. It's about the people. It's about helping the people when they're trying to consign and let go of material things. Mm-hmm. It's about being a community with our friends, family, oh my gosh, we got to come up with a name for our consignment. Well, our Conshy crew, our Conshy family. But yeah, we help. It's a family.
It's a family. Yeah.
It's a family.
I think, I mean, that quote just really just hit me because we get so caught up in all the holiday and the things we have to do and, making everything good for everybody else. And it's just good to take a step back and go, wow, you know what? The things that we remember and cherish, I know the things that I remember and cherish certainly didn't have to do with material things. They were more memories of time spent with family, loved ones, traditions.
Yeah,
mine's with the kids.
Mine's a little bit of a mixture of both because there are some material things that I treasure that I consider tradition because they are items that were always a part of my holidays growing up. Like, I don't know if I ever told you, and I keep wanting to replicate this one. My Aunt Billy, my dad's brother's wife, always had an angel tree at the entry of the home. And the tree was just all angel ornaments. And it was beautiful. And it was a branch. So it was a bare branch that was cemented into a pot. And it was this large, gorgeous bare branch. And it just was covered in all different angel ornaments.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
And it was my Aunt Billy's angel tree. And it is it's material items, right?
Yeah.
But what it means to me has nothing to do with the material aspect. So there are items that kind of ride that line, I guess, right?
I definitely think so. I mean, the point that I took away from it was more that
don't lose focus. Don't get lost don't get lost in the crazies of the monetary aspect.
Right. Don't focus on that. Like if your choice is between, letting the kids make crazy, ugly Christmas cookies and having those perfect ones to present to your friends and family,
we go both ways on that one too with our Christmas decorations. We walk that line. We do our cookies and some of them are beautiful and then some of them are fun and funky. I don't know. We didn't get to do it last year and I don't think are going to be able to pull it off this year. But when we moved back down south, we started a tradition with Doug and Poppy and Forrest, our cousins that live in Charlotte. Poppy of Pink Floyd's Journeys to Miami. Yes. We started a tradition with them of cookie decorating. And so they would come spend the night and we would do cookie decorating. And in doing so, I had a cookie sweater cut out And we would always have sweater cookies that we would do a contest every year. And each of us would pick a cookie, decorate the ugly Christmas sweater, and then we'd post it on social media for votes. So
Oh,
they're
that's fun.
hilarious. And some of them are ugly, but then some of them are gorgeous.
I've seen some of your cookies. They're breathtaking. They're
But
breathtaking.
we have a ball with it, and
Yeah.
we couldn't do it last year. And this year, just timing got away from us, and I'm heartbroken. Last year with COVID, quarantine, and all, and the kids, it just wasn't the right thing to do. So we talked about Zooming, and we couldn't. It just was too much. But this year, time got away. But
Yeah.
but I agree. I think that you've got to let go of the perfection and make the memories. That's what I've always, for the last probably 4 or 5 years, I've always said it's about making memories.
Yeah.
Because the older you get, what do you cherish the most in the end? I cherish my memories of my childhood and of my parents and my grandparents and family members that have come and gone. And it's those memories that you cherish most. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, a little sentimental starting out today.
Goodness.
Wow.
I didn't know that quote was gonna get that deep.
Oh, yeah. But I love
Really?
it. It's a great quote, and it is so true. And we can't get caught up in the crazies.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. So I have, I want to show you guys this because I've been looking for another one because, all right, well, I'm going to tell you the story first. So growing up, my mom started a Santa collection, and about 15 years ago, maybe even a little bit more, it's just my sister and I are the only two children. So she sat my sister and I down. She said, I want to divide up the Santa collection between you. And we took turns choosing. And there were two very special Santas in the collection. So we each had to get one of those as our first pick. And so I'm going to show you guys mine. Okay.
Oh.
There he is. And he kind of has like a felted, his suit is kind of felted. I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I believe he's from about the 1920s, like Depression era. I believe from the small chip, it is chalkware. I don't know. Isn't he fantastic though?
Love him.
So
Look at
he
that.
was my great grandmother's. That was my grandmother used to set him on the counter next to her Christmas cookies every year because she would bake like a whole counter of Christmas cookies. And my mom the one year said, if you ever decide to get rid of him, can I have him? And my mother goes, take him. I don't like him. I hate him. So he ended up with my mom. And I've been kind of looking at and trying to find the history of every time I go to like an antique store or like I'll browse eBay looking for this little guy, and I can't find anything. I can't find anything like him.
Wow. And that's the perfect Santa belly. I think that's probably the best Santa belly I've ever seen.
I'm gonna have to post for our podcast listeners. I'm gonna have to post a picture of him on social media, right?
Like, that is the best Santa belly ever, right there. Yeah, we gotta put him on social media. People need to see him.
All right, so I'm gonna post him, and I'll post a picture of the Santa collection. And if anybody has any information or you recognize him, let me know because I would love to have another one so my sister could also have one.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I know it won't be exactly the same, but
I want to feel it. The felted thing has got me.
Yeah, a lot of the felt is worn off. Like there are parts you can feel it a little bit better. But I thought that would definitely give me something to go on when I looked it up, but it didn't.
Now, the sleuth in me is going to get off here later and start looking at it, and I'm going to find one.
If Kimberly watches this, she might be on it too. I have been looking for so many years. I will be amazed if somebody finds him.
Wouldn't that be cool? Looky.
Yeah. So then I have to tell you guys a story of a gift. So one of my besties, Polly, who a lot of you probably that listen know, because she works with Conshy Consignment as well. Every year we had a tradition that we go to Knoebels. We take her camper and all the kids and go to Knoebels and spend 2 nights. And the past 2 years, we haven't been able, maybe it might even be 3 years. There have been just so many health issues that have gotten in the way of our trip that we haven't been able to go. So she sent me gifts and she's like, you just open it. You got to open it. You got to open it. She said, I found something in a thrift store. I think she said it was Goodwill, actually, for $1. And I'm so excited about it. Now, she also got me something that was extravagant, but we were most excited about this gift. So I don't want to make her sound cheap because she's the least cheap person I've ever met and the most generous. But we were just so excited about this. And it ended up, she found this Knoebels ornaments.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that she got for $1 at Goodwill, still in the packaging. So this is hanging on my tree to remember all of our trips. And along with the gift, she said, all right, so starting next year, we are going to focus on experiences for our Christmas exchange or Christmas gifts. So we're going to focus on giving each other the gift of Knoebels and a family trip.
I love it. I love it. Poppy and I made that same commitment this year that we're going to quit with the purchasing of things for each other and do experiences. So it's kind of cool what we figured out. So this year's our year. I said, since I came up with this and we're going to do this.
You're going to alternate.
We're going to alternate years of who chooses the place, and we're going to present it with a small gift. And the agreement was that whatever gift we present the place with has to come from a small business. It cannot be like a box, big box item. So I can't give you much on mine, but it's somewhere that we've both been plenty of times, but it has to be drivable, like just a weekend, and we will present. So they won't give us a gift this year. We'll give them a gift, and that is the gift that presents the clue to where we're going. And then the agreement is before we part ways that day, we have to determine the dates so we can find the place we're going to stay and get it on the books. So next year then will be their turn to pick a place and present a gift to us. And it'll be just a small, has to be a local owned type business that you're supporting in that area.
I love it.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's so cool.
I love that you guys are doing the experience.
So when will you be able to tell us on Brunch Ladies what that experience is?
Well, I guess that would be maybe next week or the week after. I don't know yet. When we're getting together over the holidays, but we haven't locked that in yet. I would love to say we're going to get together and decorate cookies and exchange gifts then, but I don't know how that's going to pan out. But I promise I'll let you know in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean, there's been, and that's an interesting point, because during this holiday season, in the past holiday season, it has been challenging because a lot of us have had to give up a lot of things and a lot of traditions, and they've looked different, I think, for everyone across the board. It's been a little challenging and a little hard to let go of some things, and we're letting them go temporarily, but let go of certain things and force ourselves to focus on what we do have. And I constantly feel myself like recentering my family. Like, when you say, oh, I can't, we can't do this, or we usually do this, or we always do that. Let's talk about all the things that we do have to be grateful for and appreciative of, because it's really easy to kind of lose that focus and say, but we always, and go down that rabbit hole. But it is one of those things that's just, for the most part, out of our control at this point.
Oh,
so
100%.
Yeah, I just want to put that reminder out there when you find yourself spiraling, or you find, do something nice for somebody else, unexpected, or just, I just tell my kids, let's just focus on all the cool things we have to be grateful for, because we do have a lot.
The unexpected in doing something for somebody, is that like when you send somebody a gift and they don't expect it, and in comes this really awesome flight of candles?
Yeah.
Y'all, Libby sent me a surprise gift this week. I had no idea. And I got this gift. You want me to show you?
Yeah, well, yeah, if it's there, sure.
All right, hang on. Well, of course it's in my office, girl. I open this box, and first comes the paddle, and I'm like, what in the world is this? She's got me a paddle, but then I realized it's a fight. Look at these candles.
Mm-hmm.
These are all homemade by another reseller friend, and they're all fun. So
They are.
So you surprised me, and that was so sweet. So sweet.
Yeah, I'm surprisingly, I'm not a big gift giver, but I like when something presents itself to be able to give a gift, right? So maybe I'm not the person that gives you like the best Christmas present, but when I have the opportunity and something really speaks to me, I like to be able to do that.
Well, that was, right up my alley because one, I love candles. Two, I am in this business, and these are from another business that does consignment. And three, you're supporting a small business. And four, it's somebody who has become a friend of ours who we love.
Isn't that cool?
So it's just so special.
You got to post this up. We got to tag Ashley on our page there, so people can see everything she's up to. She's super fun.
Because y'all, I'm telling you, reseller or not, although the topic on these particular ones are reseller, this coffee one is to die for. I mean,
you just sit there all day sniffing those, don't you?
This is called Reseller Fuel. And anybody who's been in the business of consignment, you need fuel, and coffee is our fuel.
Gosh.
And,
oh gosh, yes.
Yeah, this is just all day sniffable. All day sniffable. So
I love it.
Beauty patootie.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you something else I got.
What?
Can I? I know we weren't gonna. You started off our focus on not material things, but this is. I did purchase it, but I did purchase it from another reseller business. The name of the business is Gigi's Vintage Treasures. I have a love for the retro mid-century modern Christmas decor. Mm-hmm. So I've always wanted to do it, and I just finally put my foot down and said, I'm tired of always saying I want to have a mid-century modern Christmas room. I am going to start creating it, dadgummit. And I'm going to do it completely and solely by purchasing from other small business reseller places, thrift stores, vintage resellers, any place like that. So I was playing around on eBay, one of my favorite things to do, and I came across these most amazing figurines. And not only, they're just so much better than the pictures even showed. This is one of those that you get and you're like, holy moly. I have to show you my little carolers. And for those of you listening, I promise to post them on social media. Would you please look at
Oh my gosh.
Are those the cutest little things you ever did see?
Oh my gosh.
Look at them.
Oh.
Aren't they adorable?
Adorbs.
They're that same kind of chalky bottom. They're made in Japan.
Okay.
I just love them. They are hand painted. Like, I love it because I don't think you can see it, but the brush strokes, you can see that in the hat. Mm-hmm. I love that you can actually see the brush strokes on them. And I love them. Look at the little red nose. Stop it.
Yeah, they're sweet, sweet, sweet.
So this starts my collection. I've got all these plans and ideas. It's going to take me a little while, but that's the fun, is the search and the supporting other businesses along the way. So
we got to link up Gigi's Treasures because we actually just hopped on her page. She's got some cute stuff.
Yeah. She does have some very cute stuff. And I got to tell you, she was easy and wonderful to do business with. So I highly recommend, and I hope to find more things like this and more things to create my tinsel tree. It won't be up this year, but I'm starting my collection. So if y'all know anybody else who's got some really cool, authentic mid-century modern, I don't want the replica stuff from a big box store. I want the true old pieces. So
you're putting it out there in the universe.
Put it out there in the universe, people. It's
gonna happen.
It's out there.
It's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we had speaking of decorations, you did a fun post up on social media. Showed your Christmas tree.
How much fun was that?
Oh my gosh, I love to be able to I feel like I, get to visit people when they post their Christmas tree. Love
It's
it.
like you go right to their house and
Mhm.
you are right there with their tree. I just love it because everybody has different trees, different styles, and it's so much fun. And I think every one of them is beautiful. And I love that they're beautiful and they're their own individual style.
Yes. Yes.
So, and I love it because you could see, I can't remember who posted it, where it had the handprint, the child's handprint ornament.
Was it Sherry that did that?
Was it Sherry? I can't remember. Maybe it was Sherry. But I just love looking at all the different ornaments when you zoom in on the tree and seeing how some are just those special childhood ornaments. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
And Michelle had like a maple tree as hers, which was
right. That was neat. That was
beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Oh my gosh, it got so sunny here.
It is right in your eyeballs, girlfriend.
Oh my gosh, it totally is.
You are in the spotlight, my friend, in the spotlight. So yeah, I'm going to do a couple of other fun holiday posts this week. So if you're not a part of our social media, get over there to Conshy Consignment social media and be a part of it, because it's a lot of fun. We have some great Conshy family that get involved in our posts, and it's just so much fun to see everything. So I've got some other things in the works.
And we have 2 daily doses coming up this week. Tell them about our daily dose. I don't think I talked about that last week when I was
Did you not? Y'all, we do daily dose. It's this little jar here. It was filled with tongue depressors. Now we're down to 2 left. So every Tuesday and Friday, I wake up. Sometimes you get it raw, friends. You get it raw, messy bun, puffy eyes. Haven't even had a sip of coffee video. But I do a live video drawing, and I pull a tongue depressor out. And that tongue depressor has it written on it something that we have to do. And it's either a challenge or a contest or a sale, right?
Yeah.
So we did the Dress My Mannequin challenge. That was fun.
Yeah, so every Tuesday and Friday, I'm like logging into Facebook, like, I got to see Molly's video. What in God's name are we doing today?
What do I have to do today?
She does it all live. Yeah.
Yeah. So even Libby doesn't know when I pull. I just pull, and she has no idea. I have no idea until I pull it. So we have 2 left. We have Tuesday, and then Christmas Eve is our final pull. So I usually pull them anywhere between, usually somewhere between 7:30, 9 o'clock, somewhere in there. I pull. Mm-hmm. And some of them are crazy. Like Friday, we pulled the flash jewelry sale.
Oh, yeah.
The morning after Resale Therapy. I don't know if y'all have heard us talk about Resale Therapy hangover, but it's real for us. Our spaces are disastrous, and we have so much shipping to do the next day, and it's wonderful, but we're exhausted from.
So Resale Therapy, for those of you that don't know, is our live sale. We do every Thursday, 7 p.m. on Facebook, 8 p.m. on Instagram. So that's why
and it is full of nothing but laughs, giggles, and fun. So if you want fun on a Thursday night, grab your drink of choice and join us, because it's a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. But we have so much fun on Thursday night, and then we wake up Friday morning and we have to do all that. Well, I pull Friday morning stick, and it's like impromptu live jewelry sale.
I watched that video like 3 times, because the look on your face was just like, you were faking the excitement. I could tell you were faking it. You were like, impromptu live jewelry sale. And I could see in your eyes go, oh gosh.
How are we going to pull this off? How are we going to pull this off?
But we did.
Yeah, we did it at 1 o'clock, and it was fun. We had friends on. It was great. Yeah. I would like to do some other impromptu sales like that in the future, because it was crazy, but it was fun crazy.
Yeah, it was. It was. And it got a lot of cool jewelry pieces out there that I'd even kind of forgotten about, or that just came in. How cool that we got to highlight those.
Yeah, that's a fun thing too.
Yeah.
When you have as many items in our stores we have, it's great to have these kind of moments to really highlight some of those and put them out there.
Hard to choose,
though. 2 more. Tuesday and Friday this week, and then the daily dose is done. And y'all, we love it. We love to come up with these fun ideas of things to do. because we just love our Conshy family. But we do have these moments in the midst of it all. I mean, we're real. It's real. We don't try to fake anything. We pull real.
As they can see
real.
from your drawing the other day.
Right. Oh boy. But there are moments with this in the midst of it, especially Q4, fourth quarter of the year as a business is always a little more hectic. That we all sit there and talk about like, okay, today we have to do, whose idea was this anyway?
Oh my God.
Jokingly, we say that because we do love that we're doing it because we know.
I don't know that I was joking on Friday morning. I don't know that I was joking.
I know. Whose idea was this anyway? Oh
gosh.
It was crazy, but we did it. It was fun. We had fun.
Yeah, we always have fun. We always have fun.
And and keep in mind, I'm going to get better about publicizing this for friends that are listening that maybe you haven't been to Resale Therapy or you do come that night. Just as a reminder, there is a link that gets posted with that every day, and you have 48 hours still to benefit from that low sale price with free shipping before it goes out to the rest of the world at the regular resale price. So it's a VIP price with free shipping.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That shoppable link is available for 48 hours after Thursday
and
night.
You can shop in the video. We've had people definitely shop. People seem to prefer the video, even like watching the video. You can still watch the video and you can still buy stuff like in the video. It still picks up for 48 hours. So
yeah, I had a jewelry sale after the fact.
Yeah.
Somebody watched or went to the link and bought it. So yeah, that was cool. But just remember that link and be kind and share with your friends because that deal is only around for 48 hours. And, you know, it's a great way for them to grab something at a really good price.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we like to bring you guys the stuff first. This week, we're going to do a little, what do we say? Christmas jam. I don't even know if we came up. So we're still doing Resale Therapy. It's the 23rd. We're going to do a holiday themed Resale Therapy, not necessarily with the items, but Molly's been doing some talk about some Christmas jammies. I don't know.
Just show up in my Christmas jammies. I don't know. I'm just thinking that Resale Therapy right before Christmas, we're gonna show a few items, but we're gonna have some hot cocoa or hot toddy. You know, we'll play around with that this week. Keep an eye on social media, but it's going to be fun. We're going to have some discussion with some feedback from you all live during the show.
Yes.
And it's going to just be some Christmas, some holiday fun.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it will be a lot of fun. It will be a lot of fun.
So yeah, looking forward to that a lot. So it'll be enjoyable because we love our people.
And I will, let's see if there's any of our Christmas traditions still left. I will show you guys live on the air of our baking tradition with Polish and Russian roots. So yeah, if it's not all eaten, I will share some of it with you guys live and you can give me your thoughts on it. Some of the people that are there in my family will also have some available.
Awesome.
Because we all make it.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Well, Nick's been busy doing his annual Christmas cookie baking. So if we have some that we haven't passed out to all of our neighbors, I'll present a few. In fact, I have some cookie decorating to do today. So yeah.
That sounds fun.
Busy day. Always.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we can get our day started then, right? Is there anything else we need to talk about?
No, just hang with us this week for some holiday fun. We're going to enjoy it, get to look a little deeper at each other and our traditions and fun, and join us Thursday night in your jammies or not. I don't know, throw an ugly Christmas sweater on. Throw a Christmas sweater on that you don't think is ugly and join us.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
And join us, and yeah, all good, ready to roll.
All right. Well, if you're listening, like and subscribe. We need to say this at the beginning so you don't miss us when we go live. Hit like and subscribe on the Conshy Consignment YouTube channel. If you're on Apple Podcasts, subscribe, review, and say thought. So I guess we'll see you guys next week. Or come hang out with us this week. All right.
Bye, friends.